Hello and welcome back to the great debate. We are about to start our third and final round. We have to my left Maeve from round 2, and to my right we have Professor Winkler from round 1. They will be debating for my favorite tiara that they will get to wear for the whole rest of the episode. Now, all the questions in this round are Thanksgiving themed. We just came back from Thanksgiving break here at Rowan. So without further ado, the first question is turkey or ham?
Turkey, hands down. American tradition. Because you have to have turkey on Thanksgiving. Like, you have to. It's just the tradition. It's America.
Traditions can be boring.
But this one is delicious.
You can dry out the turkey so easily.
You can dry out ham so easily. Isn't it like really salty and disgusting?
Well, that's the point. It's salty. I mean,
that's why you have a salt shaker. You like to add salt. Salt is bad for your
health. It's
health.
so messy when you get the turkey. You have to put the whole thing in. You have to pull a bag of innards and gizzards and things out of the middle of the turkey before you can cook it. It's just a mess. And then you have to, it's frozen when you get it. So when you pull it out of the freezer, you have to let it sit on the counter and hope it doesn't spring back to life on you for like 4 days to thaw out.
Well, if it's going to spring back to life, what is more terrifying, a turkey or a pig?
Oh, pigs are much more fun.
They'll run
when
around
they come
your
to
house
life.
and
they're
mess
running
your
around,
stuff
oinking
up.
all over the place.
But they are messy and they'll mess your stuff up. If you have like a little, like the turkey doesn't even have a head going. I mean, I guess the ham doesn't either.
Make the sound of a turkey. It's difficult. Make the sound of a turkey. It's not as much fun as
please, can we get a tight shot? So Maeve
I don't
can
even know what sound turkeys make.
See, I rest my case.
Gobble, dude.
If you don't know the animal
why
you're
is
slaughtering
it-
for Thanksgiving
Well, I
dinner,
don't personally
why
slaughter
bother
turkeys.
eating it?
I mean, it's not that traditional that I have to slaughter my own turkey, but it's still delicious. I mean, look at all the things you can do with turkey. You can put gravy on it. You can put not gravy on it. Not gravy on it. You cannot put gravy on it. And the leftovers are awesome. You can make turkey sandwiches or soup. Have you heard of ham soup? I think not, sir.
Yeah, split pea and ham.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you need peas additionally with turkey.
Ham
You just have
can
turkey
work as
and you
a
are
breakfast
good.
food. It can work as a dinner food.
Turkey
it can
can
work
be
as
any
a lunch
food you
food.
want if you want it bad
All right.
enough. Turkey is incredible.
I got to stop it there. That was the magic word. Ham could be anything. It could
Anything.
be breakfast sausage. Yeah. I'm sorry, Maeve. I got to give that one to Professor Winkler. First question. Is this going to be 3 shutouts in a row? Because you each got a shutout. This could potentially be.
Remember, longtime fan.
You are
I study.
the world's biggest fan. So it would mean a lot to you to get to wear this tiara. This is the
It
tiara.
would mean so much to me to wear that after all these years.
Yeah, but also Maeve is camerawoman.
Oh.
Thank you.
So she also has some experience on her belt. So we'll see with the second question, cranberry sauce. You got to go full berry or do you just go for a jelly?
Have at it.
I say whole berry because cranberry sauce from the can is super gross because you take it out of the can and it still looks like the can, and if you want to eat something shaped like a can, you could eat a can. So like I don't get the point. Like it's gross because it's just this gelatinous maroon blob of stuff that you don't even know what it is. Cranberries, it's like a berry. It's healthy. And like they bounce. That's how you know a cranberry is ripe. They bounce. Fun fact.
Is that
and
really?
that's fun. That is real. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If your cranberry bounces, it is fit for consumption, which is good because if you try to bounce cranberry sauce, it'll splat everywhere and you'll have a mess.
But that's the fun
Or
part.
a dented can.
See, Thanksgiving is the only time of year that a can of jellied cranberries can make its appearance and be legitimate on the dining room table.
But cranberries have like full year appeal. Like any time of year, I
But
guess when they're in season.
if we're talking
Cranberries
Thanksgiving,
all the time.
I mean, we're theming this
Yeah.
round
It
around
is Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving.
I mean, there's only one time of year that the jellied cranberry can reign supreme, and that is on the Thanksgiving table. I don't know about you guys out there in the viewing audience, but when I see the can lines on the blob of cranberry sauce on the table, I mean, my heart just skips a beat. That for me is the quintessential Americana Thanksgiving can line cranberry sauce. I rest my
But
case.
it's just like a blob of stuff, though. Like that's literally, it's just a blob of stuff that
It's a
looks
blob
like it
of
might
gooey
possibly have
goodness.
cranberries in it.
What-
Like it's like I feel like it's probably just like one cranberry and then like all sugar, maybe like gelatinous.
So
Goo.
why is the cranberry sauce with the full chunks, why is that better?
Because then you know what it is. Then like it's okay, clearly that's a cranberry.
Since when do
Not
Americans
like,
want to know what it is that they're eating?
Yeah, but
there are
it's
so many
Thanksgiving.
strange
You don't want to
things that
possibly
happen
poison
into
your
the plate.
family with weird gelatinous goo. that looks vaguely like
Going
weird
off
stuff.
of the earlier question, animals and sounds, I love the sound of a jar or a can of cranberry sauce attempting to come out of the can.
But should your food have to make attempts?
Okay, all right.
Is that really
It's
an
great.
appetizing thing?
It's the
like,
only
should it be
time
an endeavor
Thanksgiving
to
is
get
the only
your
time that
cranberry
it can
sauce?
happen, and it deserves to be there.
I gotta cut you off there. I gotta give it to. It's tough. It's really tough, but I gotta give it to the full berried cranberry sauce. It really grosses me out, but I think it's probably healthier. You mentioned that.
Yeah,
I think it's
health
probably
is important.
Probably, maybe not. Who knows? I think it might be.
Does
So
anyone care about their
the
health? at Thanksgiving?
tiebreaker is what is the best Thanksgiving food?
Well, you have to go dessert. When you're going Thanksgiving, best food, everybody looks forward to dessert.
Yeah, I have to agree.
The interesting thing is very few people have room for dessert after they've consumed the entire Thanksgiving meal.
Right.
So when you go for dessert, I think you have to agree that dessert is the
Oh,
way
absolutely.
to go. And when you go dessert, especially around Thanksgiving, it's got to be pumpkin pie. I mean, that is, just like, your cranberry sauce, the quintessential American Thanksgiving pie, pumpkin pie. That's what you get at Thanksgiving, and that's
Right.
what should be there.
I
It's
disagree.
pumpkin
sir,
pie. That's
because
it.
if you want to talk quintessentially American, apple pie. That's the most American as apple pie. Common expression. Not American as pumpkin pie. What is that? I mean, it's pumpkin pie, but apple pie is like the quintessential American thing. Thanksgiving is like a time to celebrate America's beginnings and like America's legacy, perhaps, if
Okay.
you will.
Right.
You will allow that. And so American pie is one of America's big traditions. It's like it has its own little legacy inside American legacy. Sorry, I'm a history major.
But
It's
if we're
just
going
coming up,
back to
but-
Thanksgiving, pumpkin pie. It's nice and simple. It's pumpkin. It's pie.
But
Done.
what is it though? American pie is more simple. You have crust, you have apples with like sugar and stuff, more crust, done. Pumpkin pie is just crust and pie like goo. Like,
And that's
what
all it
is
needs
that?
to be. It doesn't need all this fancy sugar and syrup and extra drizzle and caramel, even though that does make it
Caramel makes
tasty.
everything better,
Okay,
for
it
real, yeah.
does help the pie, but pumpkin doesn't need any help.
Neither does apple pie. I mean, you put sugar in anything, but basically apple pie, just crust, apples, you're done.
Not at
Pumpkin pie,
Thanksgiving.
yeah. Pumpkin pie is just, no, apple pie, you have 2 layers of crust because everyone's favorite part of pie is the crust, and you get 2.
Oh, no.
I mean, I like it.
No. That is not the favorite part of
I mean,
pie.
maybe it's not everyone's
say
favorite,
it's
but
the
it completes
inside.
the package. Like having pumpkin pie, there's no crust on top. It's
Right.
like kind of like if it's like Christmas and you only wrap like the sides and the bottom of the present, and not the top. Like, what's the point?
That's just more
I gotta
crust.
stop it there. I'm sorry. We've run out of time. This is tough. This is probably be my top 2. I'm not a big fan of the actual Thanksgiving dinner. That is controversial.
Everybody loves pie.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
everyone does love pie. And I gotta give it to Great Debate's biggest fan, Professor Winkler, on this one.
Yes.
You get to wear this tiara. I'm sorry, Maeve.
I have
Maybe
waited
another time.
Single
So
tier.
long.
Maybe behind the scenes. I will crown you
It's
the
a
winner
tiara.
of the
I love
Great Debate. That's all we have for this episode. Make sure you tune in next week. Get down here. Make sure you tune in next week. Great Debate, same place, same time, same jacket. I'm your host, Chris Taylor. You're watching The Great Debate.